We're discussing this morning, 1 month after the train attack between Abuja to Kaduna that claimed the lives of quite a number of Nigerians, and also others were kidnapped. Now, we also want to put a searchlight on this because the minister in charge of this transportation is also running for office. And it seems to Nigerians that nothing is being done, especially because Mariam took it on the front page earlier, that we have pictures of faces of the victims, those who were actually kidnapped, and demands are still being made. We don't know how far the government has gone on making the demands, on meeting the demands, but our thoughts are with the families of those who are still expecting that their loved ones will be out. This morning, we want to talk about what is the government doing.
People are scared. You know, the average Nigerian is scared. You are worried that you cannot go into a public transport that should be secure. And we are not dealing with that issue. Many of our leaders are out about campaigning. They are going to consult with delegates. They are traveling from state to state. Hello, are you going through train?
Okay.
Or how are you going around?
Okay, I don't even know.
You have escorts.
Okay, I don't even know if it's the train that we are scared of, because many of us hardly don't even go on train. I think the scare, which you said, the fear is I could be the next number.
Yes. Yeah.
It could be a car accident. It could be a plane accident. It could be anything. I could just be the next number that the government just, it happens and government just moves on.
Just release the new information
just moves on.
now.
So that's the fear. That's what we said people are scared. I'm scared of being in an accident in this country. I'm scared of being a number. That's the reality.
The way politics is done in our country is such that it does not matter if you messed up before. You can just confidently and boldly run for office again. If it were any other country, I mean, just the fact that you know you'll be quizzed on how you performed is enough to scare you away from wanting to run. Because
what track record?
Yes, what is your
sense.
Good? What's your track record? How was this and this and this able to happen during your administration or while you were in charge of a particular ministry? Just that, just the fear of those questioning would scare you from showing your face. But here, it does not matter. We would give all sorts of excuses. We would say we're part of an administration, but we promise you we'll do better than the administration that you were part of, that you're an influencer in, that you were an advisor in. So what expo are you keeping that you're not sharing with your principal right now that can help the country? Waiting to keep it till you come in. So we need to, as you know, our last caller said, when this time around, we need to ask the right questions. We need to let them understand that we're not just going to put anyone, but only those we believe can do better.
Thank you, Mariam, because I think this is quite profound. Maybe sometimes when we have this kind of topics, and I worry that we're just lamenting, but sometimes we need to lament to remind Nigerians that we need better leadership.
Yeah.
You know, we lament of this, we talk about these things because it's a reminder that who we have, that the fact that you have a track record of a train that you recently bought and was attacked, and we're yet to hear anything progressive from the government. You should cover your face.
Yes, so
but the fact that you have the audacity to actually come out again, it shows that we are secondary in the minds of these politicians.
You know, when bandits come and they take people, terrorists, Boko Haram, sometimes we find out that they are asking for money. So they'll ask for money, give us 100 million, 200 million, and then you negotiate, you break it down, you reduce it, and the government finds a way to pay the ransom and releases these people. Now, what we have in this case is not money they're asking for. They're asking for their commanders who have been arrested to be released.
Plus money.
What sort of, plus money? What sort of conversations are they going to be having with the government now? What sort of consensus will they get to? Because these people are adamant about releasing their commanders, or they will not release the people that they have. Or probably, I don't want to go to the worst case scenario. So this is the time where I don't know if there's anything like a pause in, especially for the security heads. Anybody who is in that sphere right now needs to put their heads together and find exactly what they are going to do about the commanders who have been incarcerated already, what they are going to do about releasing these people, because before we hear now, we hear, we've secured release, we don't want to tell you what has happened, and the commanders disappear from office. So the matter is not a simple, from prison, it's not a simple exchange money, collect people. It has gone beyond the physical needs to now how they want to keep their programs going. So this is not the time for focusing on other things. 2023 is coming. We need to quickly get people to vote for us and all of that. We have a problem problem in our hands, and everybody needs to be serious about it.
Because what I was trying to say earlier was that what Kelechi said, that it starts from the top. Yeah. So our president himself should have done something about this train. Either you sack somebody, or we reinstate somebody. We know that if we see your body language, that you are taking it serious, but he just keeps quiet.
I remember the body language time, but we said it, that time we called it the will. Political will, having the political will. But we, as of now, I think most Nigerians understand that there's no political will, because it's obvious when a president, the presidential team could excuse why a sick person convicted of corruption should be released and pardoned. That already shows you where the political will is leaning towards. And we should realize that anybody, for me, anyone associated with this administration is suspect. If you at no point saw the handwriting on the wall to say, I want to step away from this, it will smear my name. If you are a man of integrity, you are so honest, and you saw the way things were going in the country, you saw the way things were being mismanaged, you saw how people are being kidnapped, schools are not safe, train is not safe, and you still remain in the administration, and you now want to say, I'm going to solve the problem if you vote for me. You are suspects.
Fantastic. I think what Mariam says is so apt. So if you're a member of the APC today, and you saw Buhari quiet all through all this disaster and not saying much, and you've not been able to give him a solution. If you have the answer, now you have the answer. It's the same administration. You should have given your guy the expo since.